Good morning, everyone. Hope your week is going well. Today we're going to talk about different personality tests that are employed at work for to help them discover what certain traits you have. So there's the Myers-Briggs, which everybody knows. You're either an INJF or, there's certain acronyms associated with that. And there are several personality types depending on how you answer a long list of questions. And then there's another common one which groups you into colors: blue, yellow, red, green. While these tests are very helpful in figuring out some of your characteristics, I feel that they don't necessarily they shouldn't necessarily define you, and they don't define you, because some of those tests you may be answering, like you'll come across a multiple choice question and you'll answer it based on what you think the company wants to hear. Or if you've studied the company and understand their culture, then you'll be answering these questions based on trying to fit in. It has happened. I did have a supervisor once, and we were having a chat, and he fell according to the test, he fell under the green spectrum of the personality type. And the green was described as somebody being more social. And he said, I'm supposed to like people dropping by my office and chatting with me, and I don't. So basically, I just chuckled when he said that. What I learned was that, again, a lot of times people will choose answers based on what they think the company wants the outcome to be. If you have to be truthful, obviously, in these tests, or it will not give you the right definition. But again, do we want to be defined by a test? I don't think so. I don't want to be defined by a test, because there are many different dimensions and aspects to my personality that a test will not be able to discover. It might predict that I could react a certain way in a situation, but it can't predict all of the choices that may run through my mind based on my experience. So those tests might be a little misleading. To me, what is more important is that the company, your supervisors, get to know you. They build a relationship with you. They figure out who you are based on that. Because the truth of the matter is, nobody's going to remember if you're an INSJ or whatever acronym it is. They're not going to go like, oh, that's her personality type, so let me figure out. There's, I think, 32 personalities for the Myers-Briggs. And then, again, they're not going to go back and say, oh, they're a blue, so this is how I should approach them. They're not going to remember that. I'm sorry, but they're just not. What they're going to remember is the interaction. If they develop a relationship with you, if you develop a relationship with someone, what you're going to remember is, if you're paying attention, is what motivates this person. Okay? What demotivates them? What are they interested in? How can you stretch them? How can you build up and help them? How can you build them up using their strengths? How can you lessen their weaknesses? The only way you're going to understand that is by actually interacting with this person. There's that human exchange and interaction that needs to happen in order for you to really understand someone. So instead of taking a test, take the time to get to know your people. I know that a lot of companies spend a lot of money on these tests because they want to weed out people that they think might not be a good fit, or move them into a position that they feel is more appropriate. But instead of depending on a one-dimensional report that will tell you, oh, this person is this way, that way, or whatever way, what does your gut tell you? Depend on that more, and you'll get more out of the person. Listen to people, listen to what they say, see what they do, and you'll understand them a lot better. Spend the time, basically. Take the time to get to know your people. As a leader, again, tying this into leadership, it's the relationship you build with people that helps you help them. Okay, so I'll cut this here. I'm keeping it short. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. And I'll see you again next week right here. And I hope you learn something from this. Take care. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.